Aqua Gang, what to do, you guys? Before we get into the message, I had to come back real quick and re-record this because I was just made aware by one of our fellow gang members, okay? Shout out to Victoria Jackson for letting us know that down in the comments somebody has been impersonating me, you guys, okay? So I just wanted to come on here real quick just to give a forewarning that I do not at this time offer personal messages. I will definitely let you guys know when I start doing that again. Obviously, this person, whoever this is, they don't believe in karma, because karma will come back and bite your ass. But I digress. Somebody is out here trying to get y'all, okay? I don't want you guys to get scammed. Do not spend your money with anybody. Please be sure if you do see someone in the comments, even if their profile picture or the name is the same as mine, actually click on the name. I promise you, you're going to see that they don't have any videos up. It's not the same subscriber count, etc., etc. Just do your due diligence. I would never ask you guys to pay for a reading in the comments, okay? That is not something that I offer. So I just wanted to come on here and make you guys aware of a scam, okay? All right, so let's get into the reading then. Aqua gang, what it do? It's your girl, Empress 7770 today with a general love message for my Aquarius soul family. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. These messages are general, guys. Of course, you know that. Okay, keep an open mind when it comes to tarot and use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. Leave the rest for whoever it's here for, okay? Please click that like button, you guys, if you don't mind. It really helps the channel out profusely. It's a great way to donate, and it allows people to find us on this platform, okay? If you haven't done so already and you want to make things official, go ahead and click that subscribe button, become a part of our family, and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, which is quite often, I might say, okay? Now, I'm trying not to be sad for this person because I feel like then y'all gonna want to go in on me down in these comments, but I feel a little bit sad. Okay, where do I start, Spirit? Okay, so they're telling me to start here. These are the first two cards that have come out. We have Pluto in the 11th house. This is energy that really surrounds somebody not prioritizing another person, okay? There's a great deal of grievance here. This is somebody grieving, okay? Pluto is about death. There has definitely, or there will be, okay? This tarot is fluid, guys. So this could be something predictive of the future, something current, or something from the past. The death of a connection is, we have met the death of a connection. It has appeared, okay? Or it either will appear. This is somebody who's really struggling with that idea, okay? I feel like the reasoning that this person is down so bad, meaning they are really beating themselves up. There's a lot of negative self-talk. They're kicking themselves. Even if they haven't said this to you or taking any accountability outright, this is all internal, I feel. It's because this is somebody who has to now lay in a bed that they literally made and they hate it, okay? This is like negative a billion count sheets. Scratchy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They itching all of that. They hate the bed that they have made for themselves. And it does appear to them, it might not be the truth, right? You know your situation better than I do, but to them it appears to be final. Because with the Pluto card, that's about death. That's about transitioning. It's about a rebirth. Things could never be the same. It's an ending. It's done. It's a done data. Almost as if even if you were to converse with this person again, they still wouldn't have the same level of respect from you. They still wouldn't get the same kind of treatment. You still wouldn't treat them the same. And even if reconciliation was to happen, they would have to do a complete 180 to even be allowed back in. Don't start beating me up in those comments because that's what Spirit said. Nobody is saying that you're going to do that. This is this person's thoughts. They know that things are never going to be the same. Everything has changed. The whole game has changed. They didn't even realize you were playing the game too. And you're like, I wasn't playing no game. Well, that's how they're viewing it. Okay, so this is someone who almost viewed your connection as the two of you had the same goals, like a common goal in mind, which might have been true initially, but then they started playing around. and they fumbled their future is what they're feeling. That's literally their thoughts, guys. They feel like they fumbled their future. I almost keep hearing, oh, I wish I could take it back. I wish I could take it back. I wish I could take it back. Like, or I wish I could do that over. Like, if only I had a time, I wish I had a time machine, right? They want a time machine. They want to go backwards and be able to do something over. So there may have been a really abrupt breakup. There may have been like a last straw. There was something that happened very suddenly, like an upheaval. It was definitely due to a game that they were playing, or you at least felt that way. You felt like this person was either playing in your face, or they were taking you for a joke, right? And now this person feels like there is no way to rebuild, right? Or reconcile, that they burnt it to the ground almost. So it's not even there anymore. So they really feel like they ruined it. Like they ruined the entire, like it's completely ruined. Like you don't trust them anymore, or you're not attracted to them anymore. For some of you, if you have moved on and they know about this, even if you just moved on to dating yourself, or, you know, really elevating in life, you know, going towards new opportunities, taking up new hobbies, like filling your time and your space with things that matter to you, they're definitely viewing that as another person has taken their place in your life. And that's also something that they're beating themselves up about, because you're not prioritizing them any longer. Whoo, this is a lie. This a lie. This a lie. So I know y'all like, well, why you were feeling sad, girl? Then why are you feeling sad? I mean, I just feel I feel an overwhelming amount of grief. I do. For those of you who have gone more than one round with this individual, the grief is amplified by a billion. Because at that point, they already had a couple of chances to fix it, to fix things, to fix themselves, to reassure that they secured themselves in your life. And so they're not only grieving the death of a relationship, they're also grieving fumbling the chances that you gave them to actually, because you were giving them grace. You were giving them grace, and they fumbled that as well. So the grievance for those individuals is only amplified by a billion, is what they're saying. This person cannot focus. They may have tried to move on, and it only amplified the amount of grief that they feel from the lack of you. So, an example, if they have tried to date or go online dating, if they have encountered, had a phone call, had a date with anyone else, after that encounter, it only made them want to crawl up in a ball and just cry for the rest of the night. Sit in the dark. They may be overindulging in drinking. If they do dabble in recreational drugs, this person is really, they're trying to numb. They're trying to numb the pain. So you're just going to pretend I don't exist. So you still going to pretend I don't exist and shit. So I feel like this person will, or they have attempted to reach out to you, especially for those of them that have tried to date other people. This is also somebody who is now realizing your worth more so than ever. You always added value to this person's life, because the 11th house is about, it's a very giving energy. It's a humanitarian type of energy. You were like a friend to this person. You gave them a lot of grace, right? You may have made excuses for them. For some of you, don't beat me up, because that's what they said. You may have made excuses for them and allowed them to get away with certain things as a means of, oh, they're human, right? So allow them some grace, allow them another chance. This person is now recognizing all of that. It's almost as if they're playing your relationship back over and over and over and over. Wow, like a movie reel. Their friends might be trying to get them out, might be trying to give them some advice. They might, for some of you, this is very specific, they might even fall out with one of their friends, because if they do take them up on the opportunity to either go out or get out and they meet somebody, they're almost going to think that they're going to be able to rebound with this person, but it's going to backfire, like I said, and it's going to leave them feeling lower than they even did when the two of you first disengaged. That's going to make them want to chase you, is what they're saying. So this is when your phone might start blowing up. Just be aware of that. Just be aware. It's going to be a lot of phone calls. It may be a lot of text messages. They may try to reach out, even if you block them. This is somebody who will use other people's numbers. They may use their work phone number. They may use their mama number. They're trying to get to you. See, they trying to have like one last conversation, quote unquote. I do believe if you spoke to this person, they would communicate with you that they feel like you're the one that got away. Okay? Wow. They are struggling. They are really struggling with this, you guys. It's the cycles and everything. They're now having to really look at what they did to you. And that they're having to look at it head on. Especially when they get thoughts of wanting to come towards you with reconciliation. It's almost as if spirit is like, and straps them down to the theater seat and pulls up the movie of y'all relationship. And then they got to watch that shit all over again. What you mean you want reconciliation? You see this shit? Do you see this shit? How? How, Sway? How? And then they don't have, then they're lost again. Child, this is a mess. This a hot mess. Let's see here. This person feels lost without you, you guys, okay? I don't know how long you may have been dating this person. However long the two of you were together, or however short of a time the two of you were together, you made a huge impact. And it's taken a toll on this person. Not having the ability to even know what you're doing may be driving them crazy, okay? Okay? Especially if they've already tried to get into contact with this, so you're going to pretend I don't exist. For some of you, you may have left your read receipts on. Now you know if that's you, because you literally opened that text and they did see that you read it. They did. They saw it. Now that's some petty stuff right there, y'all. I can't judge. I can't judge. You might be in your rights to do that, right? Depending on what kind of games this person was playing. Wow. If that is your portion of the story and you left this person on red, or you ghosted this person, or you really stood your ground because they may have called your bluff in their mind and thought that you would, spin the block, or at least allow a conversation, right? They've been waiting. And it just seems they've been waiting for a long time. They are losing patience. They're losing their mind as well. Very much so. The longer time goes on that they're not allowed to speak to you, that they are not able to engage with you, see what you're doing, especially if you're doing another person, the more this starts to spiral, okay? The more this energy starts to heighten. This is also someone who is very confident that they are able to have who they want. So this may be one of the first times that they're questioning like their own worth, or if they really, do have the ability to bag whoever they want. You're giving them a run for their money. Look at this. Like, they are literally losing their shit. They're trying to hold on. They're trying to hold on and appear as if they're okay. Everything's all right. We're going to be good. You're good. We'll just go out. We're going to go out with the boys. We're going to go out with the girls. I'm good. I'm fine. And then when they get home and they're alone, baby, they losing their shit. They cannot think straight. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. And I feel like their decision is going to be to harass you. I'm just going to be very honest with that, right? That's what I hear. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing, because they've been waiting for you to make a move. at least open the door or give a sign that the door is cracked, and then they can come in. But you haven't done that. They've been just consistently waiting. This says, I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. You see what I'm saying? This is a cocky motherfucker, right? So now we have somebody who is not only mourning something that they possibly will never experience again in regards to romantic partnership, but we also have someone who is being confronted with the truth. Yeah, you're not the end all be all. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not the shit, bitch. You're not. Okay? Pretty average at best. Hello? It's really fucking with them. It is. It has them feeling like they don't even know who they are anymore. Because in the past, you might have been the one to reach out after a certain amount of time. And I feel like they've waited even longer than that amount of time. They feel like they've given you enough time to come forth, and you haven't. They cannot sleep. They're definitely interested in reference to what and who you might be doing. Even if you're not entertaining anyone right now, those are still thoughts that they're having. They are torturing themselves with thoughts, quite literally. Especially if they put you in a position to feel like an option, especially if they may have had third parties around, right? Indulging in other individuals while still trying to keep you on a leash. Hello? Okay, laying it low, spreading it wide, community D, community poom poom. Y'all know all the phrases. Especially if they were that type of person, this is definitely them feeling like you are doing to them what they did to you. And they don't like that shit. It says, thoughts of you keep me up at night. I'm sorry. And if I fall asleep, I dream of you. So they can't escape you. They've been trying. Whether it be in their sleep, they've been trying to sleep their lives away, and then you show up avoiding sleep and thinking, I can't go to sleep because then Aqua is going to be in my dreams and I can't handle that shit right now. You in their dreams with other people, other bitches, other dudes. You in the dream living your best life, okay? Looking good, smelling good, feeling good, looking like money. Or they would just rather lose sleep. Okay? Can't go to sleep. Aqua's gonna be there. Well, then when they're up, the thoughts of you are there. Okay, well, maybe I need to date new people. When they date new people and these people are very lackluster, okay? Leaving a lot to be desired. Hello? I mean, once you've been drinking Ace of Spades, can you really go back to Boone's Farm? I just want to know. I don't know. Once you've been drinking Cristal, can you really go back to E and J? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. It's feeling very much like they keep dating people who feel like major downgrades, and they may have tried several individuals. And then they go home after the date and they like, fuck me. What have I done? What have I done? They may decide to just not date anymore and wait for another you to show up, and they're gonna be waiting forever. Forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. Dumb. So we have decision, and we also have hard to read. If you do allow this person back in, they will be very much so annoyed and aggravated with your different ways of doing things now. You're not as much transparent as you were before. Your whole disposition is totally different. You're very much so prioritizing yourself now. Now you're the one trying to figure out, okay, you're back. Well, what can I get from you? What kind of resources are you providing? Let me see that bank account. Like, what you trying to do? And if you don't have anything, well, then I gotta go. Would you look at the time? And that's really going to that is really going to be something that sends them over the edge. Okay, now that's not for all of you. Only take that if it resonates. It's the fact that you're hard to read now. They this is somebody who you always made feel extremely comfortable with your decisions in the past. You always chose this person. You always made them feel comfortable. You always tried to be as transparent as possible with what your intentions were. Your actions showed it. Your words showed it. The way that you handled them showed it. The way that you supported them showed it. How many cups you let this motherfucker sip from. Shall I go on? And now they just don't, and now it's the confusion of it all, right? It's like an abrupt change that they're really struggling with, guys. They are. What do you mean you're not choosing me? You always choose me. That's what I heard. Child, this is a mess. Yeah, now you're cold. You see what I'm saying? And now you're the one who's like, no. Relationships are just not for me. We could be friends though, you know? We can get it in every now and again, and then you gotta go. I'm sorry. That's not for all of you. So this is somebody who is definitely viewing you as the one who was now wearing a mask. Okay? If they're able to penetrate your space again, you will most certainly be treating them like a commodity, like a resource, like somebody who is very much so not a priority, not important at all. That's even if you give them the time of day. Okay? This is the only thing that's driving them to want to make necessary changes, okay? And it is also the fact that they have tried to reinvent your connection elsewhere, only to be hit with a very hard realization that that is not going to happen. Like, no, that's never going to happen. We have, look at this, children. See? I feel as though this person was very much so emotionally immature. They still are. This is why they don't know how to navigate this, okay? This is not something that they are used to, and this is not something that they were used to. And you had this person spoiled, very much so. And so your new changes or the new ways in which you are prioritizing yourself does pose as a problem for someone who cannot emotionally understand. You understand? Their behavior will also reflect this. So please protect your energy, okay? This person is, of course, going to be back. Look, we have snake. Please protect your energy. There may be ulterior motives. Even though this is someone who is realizing your worth to the fullest, they do want you back. They do want a chance. They do want reconciliation. They want in. We have snake here, right? So along with that immaturity, that is not the best energy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, between worlds. This is someone who I feel is being forced to have a transformation. But it does appear that their focus is still on acquiring this connection again. That's their main focus, in fact. With luck at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you have already encountered a new cycle. You're already either knee deep in that shit or you're just about to go into this next cycle. It is one that does provide the fulfillment that you've been giving out this entire time. So it does feel like a return on your investments are on the brink. That's beautiful. We will have new love in the extended, of course, because we do have 2 ladybugs here. Please be on the lookout for those. You may be seeing them either in your house, in your car, randomly. They're also saying other insects. So butterflies, bees, birds may just come and sit right next to you and not fly away, that sort of thing. If those are synchronicities that you're already realizing or that you will, this is something that you would need to pay attention to. You have a extremely lucky cycle coming in, okay? One of abundance, one where your manifestations are actually coming to fruition and materializing, okay? But you're gonna need to remain decluttered. Now, this might not be the only person wanting to make a resurgence. People always fuck you over and then want a chance to come back and what? Fuck me over again? Let me guess. Right? So it's going to be very important for you to keep your wits about yourself and pay very close attention to your energy. fulfilled wishes. That's what they're saying. That's beautiful. Okay, let's go over to the extended, all right? I really want to dig in over there. We will tie this up with a cute little bow and get into our new love message, of course. I want to see, where does this person believe things are heading? Because clearly it looks like a dead enemy, but I'm gonna see what they thinking. I also want to see what shadows do the both of you need to address. And that's going to be the reasoning for why things had to happen here, okay? It's also going to let us know if you have already learned this lesson so that you will have success as you go into the portal for the next cycle. I want to see what karma the divine has in store for this person's behavior. I also want to know what their next steps are going to be and their intentions so that you can prepare yourself fully. And then we will look at the potential outcome, okay? No judgment, of course. If you decide to re-engage with this, I will look at the potential outcome of that. And if you decide to go towards new love into this newer cycle, we will look at the best potential outcome for that as well. All right. And then we're going to get right into new love. So what newer energies do you have to look forward to? What's coming in towards you? Only the good shit, only the new shit. We do know it's a very lucky cycle. So it's only fitting for us to only look at the good and the new things coming in towards you. What is this person like? What's their personality like? What will you be most attracted to? Okay. What's the chemistry like between the two of you in and out of the bedroom? I also want to know how Spirit suggests you elevate your frequency to the highest festivity that will keep you invisible to all lower vibrational and toxic energies as you move forward. How does Spirit suggest you restore your trust and happiness and optimism in regards to love? Because I feel like for some of you, this is one of those wish fulfillments that's coming in, but you may have written off the idea of being in relationship. We need to restore that before this other ladybug gets to you. This almost looks like lovebirds, right? Love bugs. So we need to make sure that you are equipped and emotionally readily available for that. And then I want to see what blockages, if any, may be prolonging you from elevating into your next cycle. And what is the potential outcome for this newer love connection? What's the potential for union? And then we will get your focus advice. What does Spirit suggest you do in order to attain your desired life of fulfillment and happiness in the least amount of time? Okay. So please click that like button first, as well as the subscribe button. And I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box. I hope to see y'all over there. Let's cut up.